back.
He was still
Hello.
kings from earlier.
There it is. I was like, where is it?
We were
Okay.
kings.
All right. So, where we find our party currently is in a mirrored room, except for one wall, which has four lit torches on it. On the opposite wall, and reflecting on this floor and ceiling, only two of the torches appear lit in the reflections.
Mm.
Yes, Matt.
Does everybody have reflections?
Yes, everyone has reflections. Great question. At this
Okay,
point in
cool.
time,
No one's
everyone has
damn
reflections.
biased.
Yeah, at this point in time, everyone has reflections.
Are all of the flames identical?
They are.
Okay.
You said only two are lit in the reflection, though?
Yes.
How many are lit in the room?
Four.
Is it any like particular two, like the two that are closest together furthest
Yeah,
apart?
it's the two that are on the ends.
Okay, so 1 and 4
Yes,
are not reflecting.
correct.
And you said they're identical, like the sconces are all the same.
They are.
Can I pop my wand of detect magic again?
Yeah, you pop your wand to detect magic. The mirrors glow, obviously, but there isn't anything extra.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I have no idea what you're laughing at. Weird. Anyways.
No, you don't. No. It's totally nothing.
Anyways.
Rest in peace.
Great. The old Vaughn can't come to the phone right now. Anyways.
But I can come to the phone.
But you can,
'cause
yes.
I'm the real Vaughn. But back to the game.
The best part of this is like there actually is a real Vaughn and it's neither of you. Like, all right. Anyways, yes, the mirror pops is magical. However, there doesn't seem to be anything magical necessarily about the lights. Yes, Petra.
If Sid goes around and touches each of the mirrors, are they all solid?
They are all solid. All of them appear to be solid.
What kind of magic are the mirrors giving? This gives me the School of Magic.
Yeah, let me grab it for you. I meant to have it pulled, but I didn't pull it, so let me grab it for you. I believe that this one is... Not that one. Next. I think this one is Conjuration. Let me look. It is both Conjuration and Illusion that you're getting as schools of magic.
Okay, well, these things have Conjuration and Illusion
I
magic
watched
coming
both,
for them.
Yes.
JD has
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
I was actually
Nope.
trying to ask you a question.
I
I'm sorry.
know! You've been so patient.
Okay, Petra, ask your question.
I will ask a question. I will ask a question of an absent god, and now I'm questioning.
Exactly.
Okay.
Ask the question. I was closing the door because I forgot to.
Are reflections in the mirrors,
Yes.
are they as we are now, or are they different in any way? Because, case in point, some of us have moon-altered details, and I
Yes.
want to know if that's visible in these mirrors.
Yes, they are visible. All of
Okay.
your alterations, you appear as you currently are. That's a great question.
Good to know.
JD, did you have a question or a comment?
Yeah.
I know you have
I have
many
a question.
concerns. I know you have like a lot of concerns, so I can't. Ask
Yeah, I'm
questions,
full of
comments, concerns.
concern right now.
Great.
but the two, what I'm going to assume are like illusory flames on the sconces. They
Yeah.
like don't give off heat or anything. I can like run my hand through it and like nothing. It's not giving off
On
heat or
the
anything.
the actual skull, the actual sconces like in the room, like the four that are lit.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't do anything. You feel no heat, no nothing. You are correct.
gotcha. And on those are the illusory ones, and then
Yeah.
but the real ones
The
do.
sconces are real. The flame doesn't seem to be.
Gotcha.
The flame on all of them, or just the?
Just those two on the
Two.
ends.
Okay.
I have an idea. How close? Like, we can see the unlit sconces in each mirror, correct?
Yes.
Cool. Sid isn't smart enough for this, so I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna say it. I'm gonna say it out loud. So anybody else, their characters feel like they would be the ones to do this. But what about lighting the sconces in each of the mirrors using the actually lit torches?
Yeah, that's seems like a plan to me.
Like, just so I'm understanding, like taking this sconce that we're able to grab and like going to the mirror and lighting it.
As though you were lighting the torch inside the reflection.
Oh,
Hmm.
I mean,
Again,
Valerie
Sid
still
has
has
11
the
influence.
advantage on intelligence checks, so maybe.
I'm either thinking that, or we just use the reflections of the mirror to light the two unlit torches.
I mean, we could definitely. I mean, we can try both.
Do both.
Could I just like just grab it and do it?
You can reach up on the wall and try to pull down the sconce.
I'll wait. Yeah, I'll use my mage hand. Should I? You made
I
a
was gonna. I did. Before that, can I check these sconces or like the area for traps?
Oh, yeah. And I should probably investigate. I have advantage on things.
I love that. No, we'll reach out and just grab it. It's fine. Like,
Look, this is
Then back up. Wait.
Val's first adventure, okay?
okay, cool. So what are we doing? What are you attempting first?
Check for traps.
Check for traps. Great. Check for traps.
I'll give you the help action.
I appreciate you. You don't want to do. You don't want to do it with me. Since you
I'm
have
not-
advantage.
Even with advantage, I'm not that smart.
I literally I looked at Valerie. I was looking at everybody's character sheet. Valerie has 10 intelligence.
Don't out me.
I have
I'm
a-
a very accomplished witch. Okay.
You're very accomplished
Yes.
witch, yes.
22.
22 as you check for traps. As you look for traps, you find one of the sconces. Not necessarily the one that you were going to pull on, but the other middle one. The additional one that has a flame in it. And that one has some mechanisms connected to it. You can see it triggers something. You're not sure what, but it triggers something.
Does anyone know anything about traps and such? Or
What
mechanisms?
happened, Doctor?
This thing, the sconce here in the middle, does something. Not exactly sure what, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill sconce.
What happened now?
Oh my! I'm gonna stop looking at Discord. We have to
Right?
solve these puzzles.
No more Discord. Discord banned. Get out of here.
But it's accurate. I am taller.
I was out here trying to figure out why Matt was so quiet this whole time.
I was waiting for HC to be like,
Damn.
yes.
She
I was
has
wait till
nothing.
next- Let's wait till next
She's
week. It's
just
going to be someone
examining
else's
all of
turn.
you at various angles from the mirror.
So, because I am getting easily distracted, I'm sorry. What did Backer discover?
Found out that one of these sconces does something and is not just
Oh, okay.
just a run-of-the-mill sconce.
Which sconce was it? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Or was it a particular
It was
one,
the
or
other
just in
lit one.
general?
It was not the one you were reaching for. It was the one that was closest to 4, so it would be 3.
Okay. So you discovered something about 3. Okay. Do we want to just start touching them and try and light them?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Should I try and magically light it? I think I can do that.
Let's try the one that doesn't do God knows what.
So the other lit one that you didn't investigate.
Oh, I investigated all of them, but this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
Something.
did look at all of them. It was just that that was the only one that did anything.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm caught up.
no, fire, not ice.
We're all just. in
Does
the
anyone
mood
object to
today.
me using magic and to move one of them to light stuff, or can I do it?
I would be very delighted to see you do what you do best.
Oh, thank you. Well, I can't sing right now, so I'll just do some magic. I will mage hand the second one.
I'm just disappointing Petra.
I'm gonna mage hand the second torch and try to light number 1.
Okay, in the mirror, correct? Like you're holding the
Yes.
flame to the mirror and trying to light it. Yes.
Well, actually, I would want to try and light the one with the illusion because it's real flame, and
Okay.
even though it's illusion,
Okay.
that's what I want to do.
Sure. You use Mage Hand. You move it over to the ones with the illusions, and you light it.
Do we see a change in the mirrors?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I just mage hand it back. And I'll mage hand it to the reflections and try that.
Okay. You Mage Hand it to the reflection. You hold it to the mirror, which then makes a sound as if it's growing warm, but it doesn't offer any other changes than that.
Okay.
Sounds
Well-
like this.
And then I mage hand it back. Well, I was expecting that to go a little differently.
You can try the singing thing that you mentioned.
All right.
Ooh, okay, let's see. I have a few songs prepared.
What?
No. I'll save it for later.
Backer's gonna go up to HD and just like at the side of his face and just. You feeling all right?
Yes, Professor Backer. I'm feeling just fine. I am having a good time watching you all try to get through this maze.
All right.
You feeling all right?
I'm feeling perfectly fine. You just seem very chummy with our new friend.
Yes. Our new friend is the most beautiful human being I've ever seen in existence. This is a grand moment, and I am trying to collect myself.
He's
Oh.
groupieing. He's just doing a groupie right now.
I don't know what a groupie is.
What's a groupie?
What is a groupie?
Long. We're not getting into that right now. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay,
Why don't we just break the mirrors?
I am down for that.
Are we sure that like
Lord.
light is the answer? Like, what if we put them out?
Yeah, I mean, you want to do it?
Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just throwing things out there. I've never been in a, like,
Okay.
a dungeon crawl before. This is all so
Therm-
exciting.
HD will use magic to snuff out all the torches.
Oh god.
Oh my God, Cheetah, you had your hand raised. What were you gonna say?
Doesn't matter now. Let's do it.
Okay, great. How are you snuffing out the torches? Two of them are
I have
illusions.
prestidigitation and or thaumaturgy, so either one of those make work.
Okay, because two of them are illusions. That's why I'm asking.
Oh yeah, so the ones that aren't illusions, I'll turn those off.
Great, those two go out.
Sweet. And now we
Nothing
have
else
illusionary.
happens.
So these are illusions that cast light, because that's
two
different. Thing.
of them are illusions on the edges. So 1 and 4, there's 4. So 1 and 4 are illusionary flames. The two in the middle are true flames that you've just snuffed out.
I mean, I can take care of them. It's just gonna. It's high magic.
What do you
Can
mean?
I'll just pick up one of the torches, like
So
the
that's
one of the
a-
illusionary.
Okay, so you pick up the torch with the illusionary flame. Great.
Yep.
What do you do with it?
Put it in my backpack,
Fantastic. Okay.
and then I will do the other one until there is no light in the room.
The other. Wait, no.
Okay.
It's 1 and 4. It's 1 and 4 that are lit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're now
1 and 4 are
in.
lit.
Okay, great.
I might have advantage, but I'm still dumb.
It's just the I pick them up and put them in my backpack. Okay, great. Yeah, you pick up both torches off the wall. You put them in your backpack, and so there is no light. And the mirror starts to dissipate. All you had to do was put the two of them out. That was it.
Well, I have 2 illusionary torches that I'm putting in my inventory.
Listen, there's an old Oglaf comic about this very thing.
It wasn't even a door, guys.
I took them both out. I turned them off already, and then
We
it was
figured it out.
nothing.
No, it was just more of a door. It's normally the one that stumps people, like actual doors. Yeah, you've put it out. Great. So the mirror starts to dissipate, leading into another room.
Oh wait, so that was the solving.
Yeah, that was the solving. All you had to do
Oh
was
my
put the
God.
other two out. The middle two didn't matter. It was just the two
Finally
illusionary ones on the sides. You had I'll
Good job,
break
Matt.
DM. Even if you had broken the mirrors, it wouldn't have worked because you wanted to put out the flames that was still reflecting back. So it would have just been more of them since it was shattered. So all you had to do was take those ones out for this one. This particular puzzle, at least. There's more puzzles.
Hasty goes like, "All right, I'm sorry that I didn't want to do that while you guys all seem to be having fun figuring out this puzzle."
Darkness was the answer. Yes.
I don't. Okay. Yep. Cool.
I'm really feeling this spell take hold. Thank you, Doctor.
What's past the mirrors?
Got it for
Great.
another 55 minutes.
Okay. All right. In the next room, you enter into a room that you may not necessarily expect to see in a dungeon crawl. However, you enter into a bedroom. It is filled with white linens. Everything in this room is sterile and crystalline and white. The bed is made. There is a small dresser to one side of the table, or to one side of the bed. There is a closet as well as a writing desk.
Would the writing desk have similar handwriting as the study we were in?
If you start digging through the drawers and things like that, you actually do not find any parchment, nor do you find anything bookish at all. Attached to this room, open as you can see, like there's a small door on the other side. Opening that door, you find another small room attached, which is a teleportation circle.
Can I stand on the threshold of the door between the new teleportation room and this bedroom and pop off my last detect magic just to see
Sure.
what we got?
Sure. Okay. You pop off your last detect magic. Tell me where you're because it's a 30-foot radius, correct?
Yes. But
Great.
it's a concentration up to 10 minutes, so I can get
Hell yeah.
walk between both rooms.
Great. There's not
Does
anything.
that- Sorry, does that end the spell on me?
No, because this is a wand.
Yeah, this is a
Oh,
wand.
okay.
This is not. So you use your wand, and as you are gazing in between the two rooms, what surprises you is the school of magic that immediately radiates from this particular bedroom, as it is that of necromancy. And this entire room is filled with it, as if something necrotic has been here recently.
Yep, pointing that out to my companions, there is death magic all over the place.
Oh my.
Yeah, round here recently.
Could this have been where the holy man rested his head?
Probably. There
It
is
wouldn't be like the king's room, would it?
That's
It's
what
not
I was
ornate enough
thinking.
for that. Like this does not seem like a very kingly room. It seems a little lower level than that.
I want
Yeah, this must
I
have
want
been
to like
the
snoop a little, but I don't
Okay.
want to set off a booby trap. So what would I do?
You want to
Would
look
that
for
be
traps?
investigation?
Yep. You want to check for traps?
You got
Yes.
you got advantage on.
That would be investigation?
Yes.
Okay. A 10.
10. With a 10, you're not finding any immediate traps. There doesn't seem to be an
Oh, it
alarm
looks good.
spell on this room either.
Go straight to the bedside table.
Okay. You go straight to the bedside table. Are you looking for something in particular? Or are you just rifling through it?
I'm just snooping. I want to see like is there anything interesting in there? Would there anything be like under the mattress? Like would this guy try and hide stuff somewhere?
All right, let me grab. So, as you go to the bedside table, there in the drawer at the bedside table, you immediately suspect that this room is not Bishop Orland's, but somebody else's entirely. As inside of the bedside table, there is a small crescent moon crown.
Oh, I really want to put it on, but it's probably not the smartest thing to do. Look what I found! It's a crown!
Quillian, roll me a history check.
Who?
Quellion.
Oh.
I was going to ask if the crescent moon has anything to do with Vicar Mina, but history. 15.
Great. Even seeing a glimpse of it, yeah, you immediately recognize it as Vicar Priscilla's. It was her crown that she was seen pictured with in the stained glass portraits in the Radiant Church, which you had already known that the religious text that they were trying to push wasn't lining up. But that crescent moon immediately strikes you as hers.
Do you think they'd miss it if I took it?
I think it'd be
Yes.
honestly a good idea if you did take it.
Ooh. Do you know who owns this?
No.
Yes. Part of the old church's doctrine talks about the Gold Knight Martyr, Vicar Priscilla.
Oh. Is
She's
she
kind of.
is she like an ally for our cause or an ally for the king's cause? remember, I was away, so I don't know really why we're trying to kill the king either. I'm just kind of going with it.
I mean, he's a king.
I'm sorry. Do you usually do just extrajudicial killings of other kings and gods?
Oh, no, but I mean, patriarchy's a bit of a bitch.
I mean, I don't disagree. I'm just
So
She's very much a scion of who they call the Radiant One. Kind of opposed to the Godless King.
Oh, okay.
Would you like a
Anyone who's
bit
called
of
the
a,
Radiant One is probably a good person that we should listen.
Would you like a bit of a refresher of her?
I'm reading her wiki entry right now. So I'm like
Okay.
kind of halfway darting.
Okay,
I was
great.
As soon as you mentioned the crowd, I was like scrolled back in our conversation.
That's what I thought. That's why I was like, do you need some help?
actually, HT, if there's anyone radiant in here, I mean, it's definitely got to be you, right?
Yes, you would be correct in saying this.
I'm just gonna say that anybody that calls themselves radiant, that doesn't guarantee goodness. I've seen too many people claiming that they're good and bright and glowing and all that shit that turn out to be real pieces of work.
You know what? That is correct, said Ashclaw. Just because something glows does not mean that it's good. Case in point, the anglerfish monster from the tar area from earlier.
Go ahead, Julie.
Is just by garnering like context clues of where we are, could this possibly be the place that she lay in peaceful repose before she was resurrected?
Yeah. That or this is her room.
And interesting.
Also, we have to find the portal so we can get points to Squelly on Professor Packer and Sid Ashclaw. We'll be like, them, like, well, to Hopper HQ so they can figure out what their life is going to be like now that they're untethered from their home reality.
And figure out how to get us home. Yes, how Mr. Hopper can get us home.
Thank you for sharing the information, JD.
So it's a paragraph and a half.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
There's some. That's why I was like, do you need a refresher?
Word.
Hey, look
I stopped looking at the
side.
Discord because I was told to stop looking at the Discord.
I was about to say, hey, look at the bright side with this long essay. We can't see the Vaughn memes.
Yeah, while y'all were goofing around, I was actually trying to figure out the lore of this
While y'all were
place.
goofing around, Jenny was taking notes.
Yeah.
I wasn't goofing around. I was being very serious the whole time.
I just
did
like that while
not-
y'all were goofing around, I studied the blade.
I fucking studied the
Only
blade.
I was only goofing around for the first half.
Incorrect.
I think, if anything, having the crown with us is kind of like a rallying call to those who still follow the Radiant One.
Okay.
So I think it's something that's good to have, at least. Backer, is your Detect Magic still up?
Mhm.
Can you take a
No.
look at this crown?
I will wave my metal detector over this thing.
Great.
Was it pop off?
Well, it's still got some necromancy on it. So that's fun.
It definitely has necromancy on it.
Let me
Oh, boy.
grab. Let me see if there's anything else on it. I'm gonna double check.
So this Priscilla is like kind of good in a sense?
A martyr.
Be useful?
Okay. Are there like pictures of her around
Yes.
here?
There's some...
Around here, no, but I do have a picture.
I was saying, I know there somewhere is. I think. Oh,
Yeah,
the
was
other.
it in like that notebook that you guys found in the basement, or is that a different thing?
Nah, I think that's Rennick's deal.
We
Yeah,
found a
that's what I'm
statue of her.
Mm-hmm.
We specifically found a statue of her that led to the basement that had the stuff connected to Rennick.
Is there any way one of you could show me what she looks like?
The other thing that pops off on Backer, just so you know, is enchantment, which doesn't come as too much of a surprise.
Yeah, necromancy, enchantment. Makes sense.
Does it feel like attunable?
You could try. Everything is it. There's just a very much an overwhelming sense of necromancy on it, so you could try. You don't know what it might do, but you could certainly try.
I mentioned putting on the crown, but should I put on the crown?
It would need to be
Oh.
attuned to. Since this is a relic of hers, it would need to be attuned to.
Ooh, wait. We have like a little bit of time, like 10 minutes, right? Like, I could probably identify its uses if it has any.
Mm-hmm. By all means.
All right, I'll set myself up at her
Sure.
desk at the table, and I'll identify.
Okay. In the meantime,
In the, yeah, go HD.
While while the identifying is happening, is there a door outside of the leading outside of this room?
yeah, there's another door that's connected to the teleporter. I think Backer was standing like in between both.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna walk to the door.
Sure.
See
Walk
what's
through
in
the
the
door.
other room.
And the
I was going to
other.
go into the other room while they're identifying.
Okay. In the other room, there is just the teleporter with another of the boards. This one only goes up to 5.
Steve, we'll go back to watch Valerie identify this crime.
All right. Is there anything? Go ahead, Judy.
Just while the identify is going off, I just wanted to try and see if I could recollect that like passage of prayer that the Radiant Church used to use about the Goldhide murder,
Oh. Let's see.
just in case that could be useful.
The Oops. Do, 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 do.
Written, I think it's the last paragraph in that like
Yeah.
Wikipedia page. But I just wanted to see if Kellyanne could remember it.
Yeah. I don't think a history check is needed. I think he probably would have remembered this pretty thoroughly.
Sweet. I think after the identify goes off, he might try and say it.
All right. Cool. All right. So, is there anything anyone else wants to do before Valerie is done identifying this? Great. Excellent. I have so many tabs open. Okay. So, Valerie, as you're just casting identify, correct? You're just seeing what it does?
Yes.
Great. Okay. So, this particular crown, it has 2 things that it can do. The first one is Faces of the Moon, which is during a new moon, it can grant advantage on stealth checks. It also it has 2 charges of the spell Moonbeam on the 3rd level.
Ooh.
The last thing it does is it has a Tides of Fortune. So once per day, you can call upon the lunar magic to influence fate. When you or a creature within 30 feet fails an attack roll, saving throw, ability check, you can use it to your reaction to turn that failure into a success.
Okay.
Damn.
What was the first thing you said it does? It's something about stealth?
When there's a new moon, it grants you stealth on.
Ah.
It grants you advantage on stealth. Yes, JV.
Oh gosh, JT. Losing his mind.
What's the matter, honey?
Why?
Why? What?
Why is there an attribute tied to faith or to fate on this vestige of when
Why an attribute
Rennick
tied?
used to be the god of chance?
Oh, weird.
So I share what I've learned about the crown.
And it's
Quellion is
immediately
very
does exactly
perplexed.
that.
That's immediately Quellion's reaction.
Oh. Is this like a bit of like a jilted lover thing? Are you a little jealous, Quellion?
He's just like in full lore mode right now, so he's just like trying to figure shit out. Like, why would?
Okay. And I don't get anything bad from this. Like, it doesn't seem like it's cursed. At
It does
all.
not seem cursed, no.
Ooh.
Why it's
Well,
here and not elsewhere, you don't know, but it doesn't seem cursed.
I really want to wear this crown.
JD, is there any history check or thing you would like to try to see if you can come up with a connection between the two or anything like that?
I don't have a sending stone that connects to Rennick, do I?
You had a sending stone. I think you may have given it. You gave them a sending stone. I don't know whether Sybil or Rennick would have it now. You could try because you had used the silent alarm with Sybil, so you could attempt
Right.
it.
I remember. So when we had warned the hunters that we were about to blow up the forge on accident,
On accident.
Yes.
I can't remember. I remember talking into one of the sending stones. I don't remember who has the other one either. If it's Rennick or Sybil.
I think it was interchangeable, so you could try. It's one of the two. One of them is going to answer you.
I'm gonna reach for the sending stone and try and.
Great.
Anyone there?
Great. Do you want highs or lows?
Lowe's.
Great. If it's lows, it's Rennick. If it's highs, it's Sybil.
Perfect.
Okay, great. On the other side, you hear a masculine voice as Rennick answers. Great job. You can hear combat and battle happening in the background. There's many a thing happening. But he's like, what?
What do you know about Vicar Priscilla's crown?
What about her crown? And you can hear
What do you know about it?
You can hear for a moment silence and then a rifle shot. Which, like, the one she used to wear?
Yes, the one she's always depicted wearing.
I know that she was never seen without it. What about it?
That's all you know?
Yeah? Another rifle shot. You can hear a bullet ping off something as if he missed.
Alright, fine. Stay safe out there.
Also, do you know of anybody in a suit? Did you have somebody in a suit coming?
Did we have anyone in a suit coming? Oh no. It's the freaking Portal Patrol. Oh no. Take him out.
Sid just like
Take him out.
Did
Take
we
a
all
shot.
hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Sid just takes out a flask and just.
What's up with the suit people?
Don't understand why everyone is upset.
Portal people.
Ooh.
Sid, can I get a swig of that too?
Yeah.
Portal
It's-
people.
It's a bureau of multiverse bullshit.
The
They don't like me.
Omnidimensional Oversight Bureau.
There you go. What
Oh.
God said.
The
Oh,
OOB.
that is strong.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
The
sorry.
OOB. That makes sense. It would make sense that you guys would be worried, seeing that you're untethered and all.
Did you say BOOB?
No, the OOB. But yeah, we make that
Oh,
joke
okay.
anyways.
I was
Oh.
like,
We make that joke.
Sid
That joke
made
has been
that
made many a
joke.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first beef stands for bastards.
Wait, you had. Wait, sorry. HD, you'd heard of him? The last HD hadn't.
Interesting. They probably were not very focused on their job. I can see why they got infected.
Yeah, I was dealing with him before I was untethered, though.
Interesting.
Weird.
Well, you
coming
must
from
have run
you.
afoul with them in some way.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll just say it feels weird having you, HD Kid, talking bad about HD Kid.
I
don't say such mean things about yourself. You're a wonderful person.
thank you for the compliment, and I appreciate that. I was not talking bad about myself. I am fantastic. I am the morning star. I have nothing negative going on right now.
From the sending stone, it kind of crackles for a moment, and another rifle shot goes off as Rennick asks for clarification. Do I shoot him?
Yes! Shoot him!
Well,
In the face.
I would hold off on that. Most of you are looking for a portal to get out of here, correct? That might be a faster and easier way to do that.
The last time we went through one of his portals, we ended up here.
Ooh, it's unfortunate. Never mind.
I'm gonna go back on the sending stone and tell him, do not engage. And I'll turn to the rest of the group. Last thing we need is the rest of the OOB making a headache for the hunters.
No, you're fucking right.
God damn it, you're right.
You must have done something very interesting to have the OOB coming after you.
Okay, so what exactly are the OOB? Besides a bunch of bastards.
Well,
Yes, Matt.
my
What are
understanding.
they?
Yeah, I was like,
Yes, Matt.
this is
Go ahead.
I'm giving an HD version of what the OOB are, as far as what they have thought of them up until this.
Sure.
Oh, the OOB are like ants. The multiverse is like a big old colony. Tunnels are where all of you are. Sometimes bits of one tunnel go into a different place that it's not supposed to be. And the OOB take them and move them to where they're supposed to
Oh. So they're
be.
the way home.
Or just eat them.
Or just
A what?
use you?
Or remove. The metaphor breaks down after a little bit, but the
Uh.
concept is more or less that they are drones and they do things that they're supposed to and move people where they're supposed to be or eradicate them if they're no longer useful.
I beg your Krispy Kreme fucking pardon.
Okay. So, from the first moment I met them, they've been hounding me up the ass about there being something wrong with me. So you're saying they were right? Like, what's the point here?
Right is a very subjective concept. Every time that you eat a ham sandwich, you are sated. Were you right to do that? Because I feel like the pigs would have a different thought process on that.
Okay.
Now I want a ham sandwich. This is also me, Tom, saying, "No, I want a ham sandwich."
So, we've got that following up, we should probably start moving.
Yeah, it would make
Agreed.
sense if you would like to continue on in the existence in the way that you've experienced it.
Please.
Great.
Ideally not in this one.
Yes, Chili.
I'd want to give one more sweep of the room, just like go through drawers, just in case there's anything else in here, and then I'd be ready to move on.
Okay.
I found that in the bedside table.
You did.
Right.
So, as you do one more sweep of the room, opening the other drawers, there's nothing else in them, but you do open the closet in which there are fresh clothing.
A mimic.
Do these look like the clothes you've seen on the statue?
Do they?
Yeah, these are Vickers, Priscilla's. They
Ooh.
look freshly pressed. They look freshly washed and hung, actually.
Please tell me you're not thinking what I'm thinking you're thinking.
Who are you saying that to, Sid?
Valerie.
Look, you don't come across like fine fabrics like
Okay.
these every day.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah. You were having these. If I'm right, you were having these thoughts the moment you picked up the crown, though.
Look,
Valerie,
I'm an actor. I could step into any role.
Valerie, let me say this in a way I think you'll understand. Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
Well, here's the thing. I need to know what she looks like to imitate her. But her visage might be helpful at some point, and I'm very good at what I do. You won't be able to recognize me. But I need to know what her face looks like.
That would be a cosmic shame.
Oh. You're just full of compliments, HD. Wow.
Did you become so smooth?
I have always been the way I am now.
At this point, I'm starting to get
It's just
afraid.
that you haven't been the point of his interest, Doctor. But anyway, does anyone have a way of showing Valerie what she looks like? Because we've shared in the chat, but like, does she?
I'm trying to think if I have any sort of book on me.
Yeah. Does anyone
Like-
have magic to show me a picture of her? Does anyone have her image in a book? Nothing.
I can.
Okay. Oh,
I can actually do it right now.
oh,
Or if you're really committed to this, and you seem really committed to it. So
look, it's good to have it in the arsenal. You know, you never know when you might need it.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm gonna need you to do me a favor and not resist this. It's just, and Sid reaches
It's
for
okay.
a guitar.
I remember
And-
the safe word.
Uh-huh. Sid is going to cast Phantasmal Force.
Ooh.
So I am allowed to craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature that I can see within range. Target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomena of your choice that is no larger than a 10-foot cube and is blah, blah, blah. Basically, I'm going to share the exact image of the statue that we saw.
This is the most clever usage I've seen of Phantasmal
Hell
Force.
yeah,
Like,
Petra.
That's
this
Hell
is such a
yeah.
clever use. All right.
People
So
never
cool.
do shit like that.
Oh,
That is
so
actually
it's so
really
clever.
smart.
You
Hell
can have
Patrick, you're so smart.
DM inspiration. That was an incredible usage of that. Okay, yeah, you project
Can I-
that visage. Yes, Petra.
Can I describe what this sounds like to everybody whose
Oh.
mind this isn't going in?
Oh, of course.
So every single person hears something a little different. When she starts playing the guitar, it has, because I've described before, when Sid plays a guitar, it isn't just one instrument that you hear. It's like you hear a band. And each of you, when you are hearing this, it sounds like the last song you heard under a full moon. It sounds like the last or sorry, a crescent moon technically, because it sounds like sorrow. And what you see, Valerie, is you see this stepping out of Sid like a ghost or a phantasm, just pushes out of her, and standing between you is said individual. Nobody else sees this, I think, but everybody hears that song.
Excellent. Perfect. It is a beautiful visage of Vicar Priscilla.
All right.
There you go.
Ooh, and you wouldn't be able to like make her speak. Like you wouldn't know what her voice sounds like.
I do not.
You haven't
know what her
seen this
voice sounds
person.
like.
Okay.
No one has heard her.
All right.
Sorry, that only occurred to me like a second ago.
No, that was wonderful, Sid. Thank you for sharing your magic with me.
Just music.
It can be magic. Don't sell yourself short.
Multiple universes across thousands of galaxies and other not music is the main form of magic.
Boom.
All right,
There's an
fine.
entire city of bards somewhere. All right. Perfect. Are you
Alrighty.
putting on their outfit, Val?
Ooh, well, I could like imitate it, but also like it's best to go with the real thing, I think.
Excellent. All right.
So he's just gonna turn everybody around. We all gotta face the wall.
No, I'm used to working in the wings. It's like the green room. It's fine.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Impossible to
Kellyanne
know,
turns
Billy, I'm
around.
turning around.
I feel like Quillian's ad was the first one around, like, oh.
Kayla's the first one around and realizes there's an open hallway to the room
To the
full of
mirror room.
mirrors, and so he's just trying to find a place to look.
I can step out. I can step out if you're uncomfortable. It's
Oh,
fine.
it's fine.
I'll shuffle over to the corner of the room.
It's just a little,
Why does this feel like some sort of sacrilege?
It feels
I'll-
like, I don't know,
I'll get dressed.
Gracing the dead, maybe?
Sorry. No. Quellion, you just said sacrilege. Do you just pick up other people's religions like rain?
I don't have to be a follower of someone else's religion to recognize their customs and respect for it.
Okay, but that's not what happens. I've seen you take in faith. You take it in like you're drinking water, like rain.
This
We're all
baby
looking
right-
for answers, Sid.
This baby right here can hold so much faith.
This baby can so hold so many gods in it.
Can
I'll
someone
let-
help me with the back? Hugo doesn't have thumbs.
Squawk.
Okay.
I'd offer to you, Quellion. Faith doesn't give answers. Faith gives questions.
There's so many buttons. I can't. How did she do this?
I am assuming she would either have servants or powerful magic to do this, as this has been a while since I've had to do this in reverse.
Wild sentence.
And
Oh,
Oh wow, look at that! It fits.
no, I was to say it's actually quite form-fitting. It's very nice, actually. Okay.
Ooh, am I able to still wear my armor?
Yeah, it'll be fine. You can wear it on top.
Okay, cool.
You're good. You're good. You don't have to
It
get rid of your
fits
armor.
snug underneath.
It's snug, but you're good. Yes, Judy.
Armor plates. Stress
Chain mail.
over chainmail. I love
Oh my god. Yes, Judy. You had your hand raised.
yeah, Kellyanne's gonna turn to Sid and just say, "Some people don't even know what questions to ask."
Better. I believe you when you say that.
Buttons have been completed. Oh,
Thank you,
Fantastic.
HD.
Oh, let's move on.
All right, say goodbye to this face, and then I move my hand, and it's now hers.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you look like this beautiful elven woman, figure Priscilla. So, are we
Oh,
teleporting?
she's an elf. Good to
She
know.
is. She's an elf. All right, to the teleporter.
All right, friends.
Roll me Arcana.
Ooh, do I still have the spell?
Yes. Lasts for an hour.
May I?
Yeah.
All right, Arcana. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Excellent. Yeah. As you begin teleporting upwards again, like I said, this one only goes to 5. So, as you go upwards, as you land in the next room, the next floor, I'm going to describe this, and then we're going to end session for the evening. So, as you land on the next floor, you land in a beautiful, very similar to where you just were, marble, temple appearing floor. The arcane ruin that you've landed on additionally does not have another board, but in the middle of the room there is a beautiful table, 6 chairs that sit at it, and someone with long silver hair that is currently sitting there with a very beautiful moon sharded sword laying on the table as she hears the runes go off, pushes the chair back and stands, a hand on the hilt of the sword as she turns. As Valerie, you're faced with yourself, but the rest of you are faced with Vicar Priscilla as her eyes are glazed over. Her skin is pale. Her movements are rigid in a way that do not seem human-like anymore. Whatever she is no longer what she was. So, we are going to end session. And then the next time, we're going to roll initiative. Great. I'm going to let my players tell you who they are, where you can find them, etc. We're going to raid somebody, and then we're back next week. You know what? I think Ginny would be the great person to start off with.
Hi, I'm JD. I don't know who I am anymore, but I know I'm here for one thing, and that's to advocate against cyberbullying. Folks, it's something that happens to a lot of people, often in silence, and often in various different contexts. So,
glad you're
reach out.
taking accountability for what you've been doing to Virginia this whole time.
Yeah, this is my no type apology. Vaughn, I'm sorry. I've learned, I've grown. And in true no type apology fashion, if you want to listen to some cool music, go ahead and check out my band.
It's the best band. It's very good.
But yeah, that's all I had.
I think we broke you. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm broken in 8 different ways right now. So, I'm going to kick it over to Petra.
On my checklist of things that I thought was going to happen, I didn't think we were about to be dropped off into a Lady Maria fight from Bloodborne. So
Yeah,
that's
so when
concerning.
what I was alluding to when I was like, JD, I asked you a question about a particular person. That was what I meant. That's what I was implying.
Yeah, I'd put that together.
Yeah.
Oh no. Hi though, my name is Petra Skelton. I am a writer, game designer, author, etc. I have stepped away mostly from the AP space, other than this game and I think one other right now. But you can find all of my writing online and in various other published forms. So currently I'm in 2 anthologies from Neon Hemlock. One, Luminescent Machinations, which is a anthology all about mechs and mech anime. The other one, which is Embodied Exegesis, which is a cyberpunk anthology that is all written by trans femmes. And if you want to hear my story, you can actually hear it from the source because I will be participating in a virtual reading event at a bookstore in North Carolina in Firestorm Books on October 20th. So check my social media at Preapocalypse on Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, whatever, and you'll be able to see when that link goes live and the other stuff I work on. Otherwise, I will kick this over to the person who I probably should not have encouraged at the beginning of this session, and reminded him of a certain subculture. I'm, of course, talking about Matt.
We was kings, everybody. We was. My beautiful brothers and sisters out there. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do it.
I was gonna say, do the whole black Scientologist bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's the whole thing. Oh my goodness.
This is how
I have
allow
a I
all
have
of
a
you get
hilarious
canceled.
experience with those lovely individuals. But however, my name is Matt, also known as Nerdy, all over the internet, and you are Dashy wherever you find your music at. If you like a little bit of hip hop, a little fun. I just released a brand new, like, free to download EP, which is just covers of some of my favorite songs, just to do it. So you'll hear me do "Say My Name" by Destiny's Child, and also "Mr. Jones" by Counting Crows. So very interesting little thing. You can find that on Bandcamp, or just go to nerdyrocks.com. You can find all the links to that, as well as Nerdy TV, where I will do some fun games and shows. So the draft is really fun. Me and my friends just talk about random stuff. The Genesis Armor Room, which is a fun 5e D&D character creation show with my friend Clint. We just find fun ways to make characters. 2 episodes are out on YouTube. 1 episode's on Nerdy TV. And you'll also be able to find Sidekick, a brand new EP that I am putting together. I get to run that game alongside of my other D10K friend, Nathan Hirsch. We have so many awesome players. Our Kickstarter is up now, which will give you merch and dice from Equinox Dice, and like stickers, and 2 higher extra arcs, prequel arcs to the actual show, and many other things available to on our Kickstarter. So please go to sidekick.show on all of your socials, and you can find us and find out how you can support us. That'd be super awesome. Otherwise, yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm here on Tuesdays, and the end. I will send it over to someone who's playing a character who is only half as radiant as they are in real life. Virginia.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. I am Virginia. I play Valerie Runto, a witch who is now regretting the face she has on. Uh, you can find me. You can find me here and over on TikTok at Dear Query. And if you want to get my attention, just say, "Hey, Vaughn," and I'll know what's up. Yeah, I don't really have any other projects going on at the moment, so I'm going to send it on over to Tom.
Hello, everyone. I'm that one warlock. I make the saddest characters you've ever seen on the internet, and sometimes accidentally bully my friends too hard. But it's all done with love, with nothing but love. If you liked seeing what I do here, you can find me all over social medias, every single one of them at that one warlock. And Ivy, you misspelled my name in the chat.
I don't have my glasses on. That's why I missed it. No. Anyways, go for it.
Um,
Continue.
um,
Whoa.
You
O
also
M.
misspelled my name.
It's
I
fine.
just want
Also, I don't know what's wrong with yours, though, Virginia. I don't know what yours is
It's
under is YB.
Yeah,
Anyways, continue, Tom.
That's to you.
Oh my god.
But if you like seeing the crazy stuff I do here, you can find me all over different APs throughout. I'm ignoring the Discord.
Don't look.
You can find me all over all kinds of social medias and 4 different APs all throughout the week. And keep an eye on them social medias because more are coming later next year with maybe some a familiar face you've seen around here. But if you like seeing me here, you can find me on Mondays over on the Starfield playing in a game of Werewolf the Apocalypse where I play Travis, Etheric Glasswalker, who's got a severe case of thalassophobia, is now looking down into a deep dark trench in the ocean. Not having fun. You can find me here on Tuesdays playing Backer Jostrums, the Circle of the Moon Druid, who wild shapes exclusively into dinosaurs. Next Wednesday, you can find me over on Dyson Autism's Twitch channel in New Rollis, The Founding Steps, a prequel to our campaign we've been going on, where I play. Pardon my brain. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Where I play Flame Stoker Deagle, Blade of the Flaming Crown, the Minotaur Paladin that everyone has decided to thirst over. And then on Thursdays, you can find me over on Warp 3 Quests, playing in Fathoms Below, the completely underwater campaign, the first of its kind, as far as I'm aware. And you can find me there playing as everyone's favorite underwater twink, Ariel the Sea Witch. So that is me. I'm going to pop it on over to our lovely dungeon runner and the instigator of said cyberbullying, Ivy.
What?
You were the one who said you needed memes.
Damn, I didn't expect it, like full-on bullying. Jesus. Anyways, hi, I'm Ivy. I'm gameratergirl everywhere else that you can potentially find me on the internet. When I'm not there, you can find me over at the Crill Awards account or Rolling for Charity, depending on the day of the week. Yeah, that's me. Great. We're going to roll over to some friends by ours as we raid over. Stick around. We'll be back next week as we continue this dungeon. Thank you so much for watching. All right, we are out.
I'm sorry.